Hey, Burn here. I did get up at 1 in the morning for the update. It was up for like 5 minutes and it went down, it went up and it went down, and then it finally came back about 2, I think. So I'm collecting some, it gave me some purple books, it looks like. So hopefully that'll help level me. Check to see if I have a little room. And I'm going to claim that and get my daily reward. Apparently, you got to push the tab. It's not my first day. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it is. Apparently, I don't know how to play. See what this guy has. It's where, yes, 1 of 5 self-destruct. Pretty much I'm going to keep that. It's probably the best talent he could have. Oh, now, wait. Ooh, I have 1 of 5 also that I could replace it with. So life support was wrong when they said you wouldn't keep it. Oh, revive! Yes, so 1-5 revitalize. Now I'm pretty much king of the game. I'm going to keep rolling just to show off all my revitalizes that I can roll. I would like to roll Berserk, honestly. It's a really slow attack, but amount of gems, I have 300. It's enough for a quest, so I'm going to keep Sprint. So hopefully that'll help him get the stuff. So here's a look at the boss. One of the bosses in the Lost Realm. It's the reduced damage one. I've almost killed it. It's kind of annoying. So basically, you can pick anybody from your guild or on your friends list, but it sorts them by the highest might, and it's like the top 10 or 20 or something. So I just picked Bromley because he's got a couple healers, and I just need to survive long enough for my pumpkin to go crazy. From what I understand, what people have done now is they installed an old version, and then make friends with some of the higher, better players, and then they install the update, and then they have them as their friend, so you don't have to request it. But I'm not gonna do that. I don't care. I do the Lost Realm now. I'm looking for that shop. I want to buy crests and blue crystals. And if I can't beat the boss, I can't beat it. I've got pretty good at it. Using Pixie helps. This is this first one I've ever done, so I'm not that good. I've obviously refined, and now I try to leave my heroes in a setup that's really helpful for other people. A lot of people say that I'm very helpful. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe they're just being nice, but I mean, they're mostly just my guild. Nobody requests my friendship. I'm not that. I mean, it's never happened, so it's fine by me. And so, anyway, there's a quick look and victory on that. So, I was asked some people want to see me raid. So when I raid, I kind of on these kind of bases, I just spread my heroes out. I want to get Destroyer to come in and make a big proc in the center, but this base isn't really designed that way. I mean, he has a huge range. It's pretty sweet. Well, I mean, Minotaur, I mean, he takes out a lot too. So mostly I just raid for resources. I don't care about 3-starring you or 100%. So on these bases, I put my ranged heroes like Shadow or Spirit Mage, Minotaur, and Santa, and then I drop the Destroyer. So he's coming in the center, and by then Pumpkin's double procced, and then he just look at that, he just wiped that out. So I mean, it's pretty sweet. Sometimes I miss the timing, and then he dies. So then I have to pay 10 gems, and I should just waste a 10,000 coin spell or whatever they are. But I'm a little stingy. I don't feel like wasting my gold anymore because it's important. I need max gold for the shop. So whenever you're in the Lost Realm, make sure you have max gold, because if you don't, the shop will show up and see right there you die. And I used a spell, and he was already dead when I used it. So not only I wasted a spell, but I wasted 10 gems. So I'm getting this quest completed really quick. Quests are a great way to get shards. So I'm gonna do the dungeon portion. I farm the expert 710 for 57 shards. It's really easy. You get a couple slowdown. I mean, maybe 2 or 3 sets. Probably 3 sets is all you need. You probably get away with 2. Like if you had an orc or a molt or Snowzilla, Santa, all those guys slow down. So there's other options besides slowdown. I think slowdown's awesome, but I am slowly evolving out of it now that you can get Mystic Crests a lot easier. I did finally complete a revive set, and I put that on my pumpkin. So now he's a revitalized revive. So it's pretty awesome. Just gives me an extra safety net so he can die in Mesa, which he doesn't, but you know he can die. There's the option, and then he'll come back alive, and you know we will win like we always do anyway. I don't really like to lose on Mesa. I'm not gonna lie, I don't lose, so I try to help as many people as I can. So the trick is you got to get your. See, right now I'm playing a little sloppy. I just need to get that Cupid over a little bit more to the right. It'll target that man of mine. You see the boss is inching closer and closer, and you're sitting there. I'm sitting there. I'm like, should I do Guardian Angel? And half the time I do it too late, and he's already struck and killed 3 of the guys. And then he strikes again, and they're dead. And I use Guardian Angel, and then it's over, and I already lost all my guys, and I have to refresh them. So maybe you shouldn't be stingy with spells and gold because it doesn't matter, but I am. I don't want to use them. So still, I'm getting too close right there. And look at that boss. He's inching and inching and inching. And look, I mean, he is within striking distance, and he died. So that was a near miss. That was a near miss, guys. So we need to play safe and not. And but I mean, it was a fast one right there. Be safe instead of spend gems. I mean, unless you like to spend gems, I shouldn't like to, but I do it. So anyway, getting that 57 shards is what it's about. I don't stress if I get drops or not. Some people do. They keep track. I just keep grinding away. I mean, I have cards. I probably usually have 8 to 10 ish. I save them for quests, and I save my monster passes and HBM passes and whatever you call it, hero trial passes for quests also. That way when I do a refresh right there, I got 49 gems and 33. So just for doing these little quests, plus I did the dungeon. So I mean, you can rack up a bunch, and right there you can get 71 and a purple slime. So I mean, quests can be really helpful, and right there I just used to pass and Cupid. I don't like Cupid. I can beat it, but I don't feel like having all my guys die. I might want to do some more raiding, I think so. Just completing this. It takes a while to produce all your troops. The higher your might is, the more it requires, but you also get more rewards on some of it, and some of it's not. So it is what it is. I don't complain that I get 71 shards and then a purple slime. Not that bad. And there's Siren. As you can see, it has a built-in 5/5 slowdown, and my destroyer is crawling. It's hitting it good. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I do have some clips on Siren. I did purchase it on another account, on someone else's account, and I upgraded it, and it's a pretty decent hero for free to play. And you just need an overpowering hero, get a Siren. It's like a Shadow Mage. It's not quite the same. It has a little bit of cooldown, 5 seconds. Not too bad. But it can hit a lot of targets, and its range is unlimited. It's just like a magic tower, just shoots across and hits stuff. So if that's what you're looking for, then go ahead and get that. I mean, shards are a lot easier. Yeah, see, I have 8 cards right there. Meant to do some raiding, but sometimes I forget what I'm doing. I'm pretty much maxed on gold right now. I don't need that much. I need 13,000 or 17,000, but I'm gonna, obviously overfill my vault. That's what I always do. I've always played that way. Gold has been a resource that's overabundant. So here we go. I'm just coming back, and there we finished that quest. So now I have some heroes I just really want to upgrade. They're just lower level. It's just going really slow. I get my books and I pump it into them, but it's just not fast enough for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to use 4 heroes, and I'm going to do J, which is it's a lower level wave. It's the top one in HBM 1. But I'm going to use Pixie, I'm going to use Santa, I'm going to use Destroyer, and then Orc. I mean, my Orc's a 163. I really want to push it in the 170s just to be with the rest of my heroes, because I do use it in the Lost Realm, because it continues to heal through stun. So right there, I need 16 minutes from that, but I'll just use the pass and then do J, and then if 16 minutes, I'll do it again. So anyway, I changed all my towers to arrow towers because they have more hit points. You should fill your camps up with guardians, probably about 10 or 15, maybe 20. That way it absorbs a lot of the shadow mages or spirit mages procs, and then where I put my town hall, Thunder God will proc on it. So It's like a lightning rod. So, I mean, Santa, he's pretty sweet. He can just take down a wave, especially since these waves, they don't have any inscriptions. So, and you're only dealing with one wave at a time. If it's two waves, I'd probably just keep a corner base. It just directs traffic a lot better. It makes everything come to you, and you can kind of fight through it, and you don't split your heroes as badly. So, you see Santa's just taking it out. I did put a 1 to 5 secondary talent of life drain on my Santa. So with his life drain, Destroyer's life drain, and then Pixie and Orc both heal, I mean, it's pretty easy. If you have Vlad, he can pretty much solo J. So if you use Vlad in either hero, if you want a power level, go ahead and do that. It will work really well. So these waves, I mean, it's pretty easy. They have a lot of troops. I mean, I remember when this used to be hard. So, I mean, I actually couldn't beat Jay. I could not beat Jay until I got Vlad. All my friends and everybody was like talking about how they finally beat Jay. I barely beat I, and I was farming H, and they're like, oh, I farm I, or I do J, and I'm like, I can't even do that. But then I got Vlad, and now I do more HPM than they have, so I beat S. So it's just all how it is. Doing J, you can get anywhere between 207, maybe 800,000 experience. I think maybe if you got max on every wave. I mean, if I got an Ares or a Death Knight, I'd just throw them in here too. But I'm not rolling for no heroes. I really don't care. I do want an Ares, but I don't. I don't want to get an 8 and 9 Ares and try to get a 5 and 5 Revitalize. So right now, I'm pretty content on heroes. I do want to roll some better talents. I feel like I'm missing some talents on my newer heroes, but I don't know. In my I just play. You know, you just need more skill than if you don't have the talents. So it's got higher level skills to beat people. You know, that's how I play. So anyway, here's the end of the wave. Destroyer, he can take out. It looks like he only takes about 20 targets. He doesn't do I mean, if he engaged more, like it'd be awesome. But there's Santa just finishing it up. So 425,000 experience. That's not bad. They got a little over 100,000 each. Until next time, burn out.